it's Amy King and welcome back to Sim by Design with another Sims 4 speed build. This one is a A-frame style house. I'm not sure exactly what I want to call it yet, but I was inspired by one of Lil Simsy's fixer-uppers. She did an A-frame house for her fixer-upper last week, and it just kind of inspired me to try to build an A-frame house. I've never really done one like this before, or done anything like this before, so it was really fun and kind of interesting to figure out how to do it. I mean, I kind of knew how to do it. I watched a lot of videos of people building A-frame houses, so it wasn't like super difficult to figure out how to do it, but just like the logistics of everything, because I had designed the house like I usually do, like in a notebook on graph paper, but when I actually got to building it, I realized I had miscalculated some things, and the entrance was a little bit out farther than I thought it was, so I had a little bit of problems with that. And then the roofing right here, some things just, I had to change a lot of things from the floor plan, I guess, let's just say that. But I did borrow her style of doing that like chimney thing on the outside. It's kind of, I guess, if you watched her what is it? I don't know what I'm saying. If you've watched the fixer upper that she did last week, I don't remember exactly what it's called. I think it's like Ugly A-Frame or something. I feel like it has like a similar feel to hers, but it's a little bit different, maybe. I hope it's more different, but it is very brown on the outside. Everything is brown except for like the roofing and that like little pop-out piece right there that I'm putting stone on. Like, it's just a very brown exterior, and the roof is kind of like a black color, I guess. It's a very brown house, but the inside is kind of like a blue and red for a lot of it, because I just felt like I didn't want to put too much brown in. I wanted it to be very airy and open, so I made the first floor a open plan kitchen. There's a small dining room, and then a bedroom and a half bath, so it's just like a sink and a toilet under the stairs right there. And I was gonna have 2 bedrooms and a full bathroom plus the half bath downstairs, but the way I rearranged some stuff, I could not do that. So there is one bathroom. It is upstairs where the, I guess, quote-unquote master bedroom is. The master bedroom has a double bed and a balcony, but it's really not like it's connected to an ensuite or anything like that, which I guess that would still make it a master bedroom, but in my mind, master bedrooms always have to have like an ensuite, something like that. I'm sorry if my voice sounds kind of raspy. This morning I woke up and my throat was really sore, but my voice has started to come back a little bit, so hopefully I don't sound too weird right now. I do have a little bit of a fun story, I guess. It's not really fun. I'm really sad. A couple weeks ago, I didn't talk about it in my last couple builds because they were too short, but a couple weeks ago, my mom was driving home from a race. My parents are both like really big into running and marathons and stuff like that. So my mom went to a race in Wisconsin, and it's probably about like 6 hours from my house. So she didn't want to drive her like big van because it takes up so much gas and all that stuff. So she drove my car, which is a little bit better on the gas mileage. And as they were driving through Chicago on their way home, she got rear-ended. Like, I guess this car in front of her like backfired and smoke was everywhere and you couldn't see anything. So the car, like, my mom stopped and the car behind her couldn't see anything either and couldn't see that my mom stopped. So she rear-ended my car, and basically the entire car's totaled. That's thankfully the only thing that went wrong. Like, everyone in the like everyone was fine. I think the worst thing that happened was my mom broke her toe, and my mom's friend who goes with her to all these races had like a super expensive like camera in the trunk, and it didn't even break, which is amazing. Like it, I don't know where it was in the car, but normally if your trunk gets smashed, anything in it is goodbye. So thankfully, my mom wasn't hurt, my friend wasn't hurt, or her friend wasn't hurt, the lady that ran into my car wasn't hurt. Just, I don't have a car right now. And I'm really sad because I've had that car for almost 6 years. It would be 6 years in March. And I love that car. Like, that car got me through college. That car was supposed to take me to California. I just love that car so much. And I'm going to be so sad. But I am getting a new car, hopefully soon. But that's, yeah, so sad. And I did have another, well, this is going to be like totally like way off topic from what I was talking about earlier. I had another thing I was going to talk about, but I can't remember what it was. I didn't write it down, so, whatever. If I remember, I'll talk about it in next week's video, which is a really short video. It's my Halloween video next week. But for this week, I had another build planned and I had started it. And I was just like, I wasn't feeling it right now. And two, once I got it started, even though it doesn't look like it really should be on top of the penthouse in the apartments, like for city living, I think I'm gonna finish it for the city living build because I think it would look so cool up there, and it's like a perfect kind of house for a penthouse. It just looks super cool, and the design, I may end up like changing the way the exterior looks, but the way it looks right now is very I guess it's a penthouse type thing, but I guess not in the city living penthouse. It's more of like a um I don't know if it would even really fit. I don't know. I think it looks pretty cool, but I guess if you want to use it as a penthouse, for the penthouse you can. I don't know exactly how they're doing that for the city living stuff, but I'm going to build it as a penthouse for city living, and if you want to use it for that, you can. If not, you don't have to. You can put it on any regular lot. And yeah, I think that's that. I did 2 single beds in this like bathroom in this bedroom, like 2 kids beds. I didn't really like genderify it. It's just I put a couple toys in there. It's just kind of neutral. Because I thought that would be the easiest thing to do, would make it sort of neutral. The only thing that's really like gendered, I guess, is the backpacks. One's blue and one's an owl, but it's really up to whatever. And it's like that's what the Sims is awesome about, is you can change it however you want. And I thought this would be kind of cool, is to have like it looks like those I forget what they're called, but they're like Pokemon type things. I don't play the game, so I don't remember. The Pokemon type things or whatever are like fighting each other. I thought that was kind of a cool idea. And going into the main bathroom, I guess, it's really simple. The toilet is like in its own little area. And there's not really much to it because there's like 2 doors and then you can't really fit very much in there. But it's just toilet, sink, 2 sinks, and a shower. So like if you have like 4 Sims in here, 2 will have to share each sink. And I did a little study nook. I don't remember exactly how much this house ended up being. I feel like it's fairly expensive because I used some pretty expensive items. But you could probably, once you have like a sim that has kids or something that can fit into this house, it would probably be okay. Yeah, it's pretty standard bedroom. I did I don't know why, but I just felt like doing I felt like it was more of a country-ish style home. I don't know. I feel like that's what that bed is, like, works best for, is like a, I don't know what you would call it. Not country. Woodsy. I guess woodsy is the best word for that. Yeah. I thought that spa day bench was like a perfect addition to this bedroom. I just thought it would be like, I just thought it was like a nice little decorative touch. And I put some stuff on there, I believe. I think I put some like little potted plants up there. So I don't think you can sit on it. Maybe you can only have like one person sit on it. Maybe they'll sit on the plants that I put there. Because I just put them up there using the Shift 9 key to scale, like to move them up. And they look okay. They're kind of clipping if you look really closely. But yeah, and then I had a lot of fun with the backyard because we all know how much I love doing backyards recently. I did a lot of landscaping, and I even put in a little jungle gym and a wishing well, but I think it's the wishing well that's like overflowed with flowers, so you can't really use it. But I'm going to end it here. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. I can't wait for you guys to see my Halloween build next week. It's going to be pretty fun. It comes out at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time as always, like all my videos every Friday Eastern Standard Time. Thank you again so much for watching. Don't forget to follow me on the gallery as Sim by Design. I am on Twitter at Sim by Design. The link for this house will be in the description below. You can also find it on the gallery. I don't know what it's called yet, but if you search Sim by Design, it'll probably be on there. And yeah, new videos every Friday, and I will see you guys then. Have a great day. Bye.